Hello Stampers! Welcome to Fabulous Friday. I'm Sally Allen and I'm stamping with gas. Today we're going to talk about the Sale-a-Bration. Sale-a-Bration started for the second time this year on August 3rd, and I can't believe August is almost half over. And it goes through September 30th, lucky for us. So we have time to go through this catalog and earn some free items. A few abbreviations that you'll want to know, and AC, whenever you see that, stands for Annual Catalog, and JD stands for July through December, and that's the new mini catalog, or some people call it the holiday catalog. The first item that we see is the Bedazzling specialty paper, and it is really pretty. The picture really doesn't do it justice. Here's what it really looks like. It's really glittery, and it's like real big glitter on paper instead of the smaller glitter. It's a lot of fun to play with, and you can spritz it and make it different colors. We'll do that in a different video. The items that you see here, the pine cones, the Christmas pine cones, those are in the annual the JD, the mini catalog. And they look like this, and they're really easy to use. Remember when we used to have the pine boughs and you had to cut out about 1 million of them to make it look like this? Well, now they're all one piece and they look like this. So they're a lot of fun to use. I've used them, I've made some fun things. I've used them whole like this, and I've also cut them apart. So that's one thing that you can do with that glitter paper. This little set here, the Penguin Playmates, it's the paper that's free with the $50 purchase. The penguins themselves are available in the mini catalog for the Christmas catalog. I really like this new one. This feels like home, and it's just like a front door with some greenery and a bicycle. And let me show you what I've done with it. I made this card, and I also used the Picture This dies. Let me grab these here, and they look like this. So you get this one die, and you think, well, how hard is it to lay some circles out on a card and cut them? Well, it's harder than you think. So I have really enjoyed having this little set. So what I used this particular die on this card. I stamped the largest stamp here in, I used brown, and then I used Stampin' Blends to color it, and then I just laid it behind a piece of cinnamon cider cardstock, and I laid that on top of the piece that I colored. On this one, I colored the piece, but then I actually cut them out. You can see where I have the stitching there. And I glued those to the card, but this time I popped up the cinnamon cider frame with some dimensionals. So that's a couple different ways that you can use this Feels Like Home card set. So I used a couple of different things here. This is the free one, and then this one can be purchased in the annual catalog. Here's another free paper. It's called Beautifully Penned, and it coordinates with the hand-penned bundles that's in the annual catalog. And the Beautifully Penned paper looks like this. And as always, Stampin' Up! Gives you a print on the front and the back of the paper. And this is the one here that I chose for my card and colored. So that's free with the $50 purchase. Now the next one is the Peaceful Prince, and it's a Christmas paper that you can earn for free, and it has the deer on it, and again always there's a back side of the paper. There's a nice plaid, and a stripe. some green paper and some brown and white paper and a plaid on the back. This coordinates with the Peaceful Deer bundle, and it's a punch rather than dies, and it is in the mini catalog, the July through December catalog. So there's that. That's free with $50 purchase. And then we get to the Adorable Sheep. And you can get the Counting Sheep stamp set free with a $50 purchase. You can get the coordinating dies free with a $50 purchase. And let me show you what I've done with this one. I colored the sheep. I cut them out with the dies. I cut the fence out. Let me show you the so here's what you get with the dies. You can cut out all 3 of the sheep, and then these aren't stamps, but they're dies. So the fence, the clouds, the sun, a little party hat, a flag, and a balloon. And then these are the stamps that you get with the Counting Sheep. So you can cut them out, which is what I did on this card. And on this card, I used the Picture This again. I cut out a garden green. I texturized it with a texture folder. I used the sun and the balloon. And I just cut out the sheep with the Picture This dies. And then this one is similar as well. And I added some of the little flowers that you can get in the new annual catalog. So on these, I didn't use the dies, so you can earn that stamp set and still make a really cute card if you don't have the dies. But you can really step up that card if you also earn the dies. And then there's Textures and Frames. That's free with $50 purchase. And Summer Shadows dies. Now this is different than they've done before. The Summer Shadows dies are free with a $100 purchase, but the stamp set itself is in the annual catalog. So you would buy the stamp set and then earn the dies for free. And the Delicate Dahlias is really popular, and it is a distinctive die. So you see how there's lots of detail on this dahlia. And you also have this one that you can color, or you can color it with pencils, with ink, with markers, and with the new pastels. So that's free with a $100 purchase. Now, one of the last ones I'm going to show you is In Your Words. And it's a new stamp set that was inspired by suggestions that from demonstrators that Stampin' Up! Made. Now, to get this one, you have to host a party and you have to sell at least $300. So let's talk about how you could earn this. If you bought the In Color Stampin' Blends, the In Color cardstock, and the new In Color Shimmery Vellum, that would come to $100.75, and so you would get both the Counting Sheep stamp set and the Counting Sheep dies, because this is free with $50 and this is free with $50. So I just told you if you bought the blends, the cardstock, and the vellum, all in the new In Colors, that would come to $100. Now, if you get some friends together, if you were to buy Feels Like Home, sorry, lost my train of thought here, the Picture This die is $34. The pastels are $9, and the Tasteful Textile folder that I've used on my cards is $9. That comes to $52. So with that purchase, you could earn the Feels Like Home stamp set, which is the one with the house on it and the bicycle. That's this one. So you could earn your sheep. So with $150, you'd earn your sheep. You'd earn your sheep dies here. You'd earn the Feels Like Home, and you're halfway to earning this. So just invite a few friends over, and all you have to do is sell $150 more, or not you sell, but your friends buy $150 and you get the In Your Words stamp set. So that's how you can earn the In Your Words stamp set. And here's the card I made out of that stamp set. I used actually 2 Sale-a-Bration items. I used the paper, this paper here that you can color, and I colored it with polished pink, and I used the polished pink sheer ribbon, and then I used a sentiment from the new In Your Words stamp set. Your birthday came, your birthday went, here's the card I should have sent. And then on the inside, happy birthday. Okay, so that's a little bit about our Sale-a-Bration. This time, this is the first time that we've had 2 Sale-a-Brations in a year, and this one is August through the end of September. So get your catalog out and get to figuring out how you can earn those free items. If you don't have a catalog, get in touch with me on my blog, stampinwithgas.com. Thanks for stopping by.